Yo, guys, what's good? What's happening? Yo, can you hear me? Is the sounds good? Ray, man, what's happening? John, PC. What's going on, PC Shed? Steve in the building. Abatas. Who we got in here, guys? Sack Trades, what's good, bro? Yo, Sack Trades, thank you for that comment, bro, about helping people out, man. I never reached out to you to thank you for that, bro. Driver's room. Nah, I didn't even watch anything, guys. Best part, I've been sleeping a lot, to be fair. I don't know, this week has been interesting, man. It's the come down. That's what it's at. That's where we at. G7 will. I'll get to it in a sec, guys. I'll tell you what you need to consider. But I just wanted to, I'm going to keep the stream short and sweet for you guys tonight, because I've got the stream tomorrow morning as well. So that's going to be coming into play. Hold on a second. Let me just get this up shared. How is everyone doing tonight anyway? It should be interesting. All right, yeah, there's a nice W formation on dollar yen. So yeah, she's looking all good. Yeah, I'm pretty chill tonight, guys. Really tired, but busy day with the little market maker, man. Busy day. Yeah, we all good. All right, steak and chips tonight. Nice one, PC Shed. Wicked. All right, then. I'm going to give you guys the flavor, and then I'll let you guys be. But firstly, I just want to address, you guys have smashed it this week. All right? It seems like everyone across the board, the Discord is looking fire. People aren't talking shit. They're just talking charts. You know, people are sharing back and forth ideas. Everybody's helping each other. That's exactly what I wanted to create. I mean, don't get me wrong. I anticipated that there would be some form of community when I started this YouTube channel. I was happy with the 500 people that I had. I wanted to focus on those guys. Now all of a sudden we're nearly 10k strong in the Discord. We've got all you guys in the channels, in YouTube, subscribers, members, Patreons. You guys are killing it. You guys are applying the knowledge. You're testament to it all. It's a mad flavor to all of you. Loopy Loo, wicked. Wicked. Nah, it's all good. No, you guys put the work in. Remember, I can just sit and talk about trading. It's about who decides to listen. And those of you that have listened and gone forth and actually done something about it, because it's you guys that are sitting here listening to what I'm saying. Right? The efforts come from you guys. So you need to pat yourselves on the back. Did Turkey win? Yeah, avatars. All right, and let's get to it, guys, then. So, good evening, all. I hope everyone is doing good. All right, so let's have a conversation about what's going on. So, patrons, you would have been fully aware that we anticipated this movement today. This movement actually played exactly the way we expected her to be. Friday's one of two things, sorry. Friday, they either make a base, form a pattern, or they make a run for profit. All right? All they've done is they've just contained price in this zone. So it's promising that level 1 to the upside is going to complete. We've got the G7 meeting. That can encourage a lot of volatile behavior. My advice, stay away. All right? Stay away during that volatility, guys. Because if you think that you're going to step in and have small liquidation points and put big size in the hope that the G7 is going to release information that is favorable for Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, granted, they could make it favorable and not so favorable as well. All right? Don't get caught up in that game. You know, it is a very difficult thing. It's not a boomer moment, but yeah, it is actually. Fuck it. I'll take that. Yep, boomer moment. I'm looking forward to this break this weekend, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Shit, man. That's so bad. Third proverb. Thank you very much, man. All right, let me start. Let me start with this. All right. So, as we were saying, Bitcoin and G7, right? Whatever is discussed, just stay away from the weekends. All right. For anybody that's new or just starting to understand this strategy, stay away from the weekends. If you've been following for the past 2-3 weeks, you would have noticed the busiest time and most of the profitable moves happen between a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They set their intention by doing the false move week beginning on the Monday. All right. They make the move during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let me show you. All right. So, what day was this? Right, hold on. Right. Look what happened on the 7th. Yeah? This is the 7th. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? Monday, false move week beginning. The false move to the downside. Fast move to the downside. Fast move is the false move. Tuesday comes in. Tuesday, sorry, right here. Contain the zone. Make one more spike to the downside. And then they move price and recovered more than 50% of the move to the downside. That was the sign that Monday's fake move was in play, and they had finalized it by Tuesday because they favored to go higher. All right. Then Wednesday, midweek reversal, yippee-ki-yay to the upside. Wednesday, Thursday, one last spike. Friday, dead game. Right? This is the patterns. This is the cycle of behavior that we need to pay attention to. We are all about increasing the probability of our trade playing out. We don't want to play roulette with the market. Don't second guess. All right? Your goal as a trader is to get in good, get your money in good, and get out. All right? Don't put yourself in marginal positions like trading on a Sunday or a Monday, or even worse on a Saturday. Just, you know, some people may not have the luxury of time, which they have no choice but to trade on a Saturday. Well, if you go back and look at Saturday behavior, right, you're going to get caught up in rangy behavior. Don't do it. They use the weekends to really manipulate price. All right. Lots of information is probably going to come out at the weekend. Price is just going to be erratic. Don't get caught up in it, guys. If there is any advice I give you, it is that. Just be careful, be cautious. Use the weekend as a means to study what has happened in the week. Okay? First bit, go and watch the videos in the projections channel. Start from the videos on Tuesday and then cross-reference the charts and see how each move plays out. Because I'm telling you, once you do that, the projections channel is an exercise. It shows you how to apply the information in real time. This channel is designed to teach you the strategy in real time. And then you've got the projections channel, which is there to give you a projection, okay? And then let you see it out through the rest of the day. Go back and watch those videos. That channel is pinned to the chat. Go and join it. Go back and watch the past 3 months, all right? Everything we discuss in the stream is in there. It's going to help and it's going to speed up your understanding of this strategy. Why? Because I give you short 8 to 10 minute videos where I tell you price is currently at the peak formation, rise level 1, retrace, continuation to the upside. You're going to be hearing that a lot because there's only one thing that these guys can do, and that's apply their business model, and they ain't going to change it because it works. All right? Whilst everybody's running around trying to grab indicators that they think are going to exploit the market, market makers ain't changing anything. Why? Because they've got their indicators. Fear and greed. So why would I need to use anything else? I'll use what they use. Yeah, I'll buy when they buy. And I'll sell when they sell. Yeah? Yo, you're right, you know. And yeah, I'll tell you what. The Friday energy, I gave my energy this week, man. I gave my energy this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Boy. I think it was nearly 250 videos, I think. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Nearly 200, I think. Anywhere abouts. Nearly 250 posts on Patreon. Wow. But I love this game. I love talking about it. So let's talk charts. Okay. So there are 2 scenarios that are likely to play out. All right. The key word for this evening is confirmation. Firstly, Bitcoin is currently outside of its peak formation and it's forming level 1. In order for us to see that price will go higher and take out these projection points. So my first projection is where are we at? Yeah, my first projection is the 38,928. That's where I'm expecting Bitcoin to go on the principle that this level 1 zone does hold. All right. And then the next projection point is the 40K mark plus. All right. Once we get to the 800 EMA on the hour time frame, which is the 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. All right. That is where things will start to get interesting. Okay. That is where everything will start to get interesting. So 48.99, 38.737. I'm expecting these zones to be taken once price breaks above level 1. If breaks above level 1, what do we want to see? We want to see vector candles coming through the upside. We may see some crazy activity during the G7. All right. So expect stop hunt rises, stop hunt lows. All right. Let the information from the G7 get factored. All right. They may even like to bring price back down here to test the psychological low. Okay, we've got a vector candle here. All right. It is likely that they may come back to this point. However, look, confluences are coming into play. Psychological high going across this zone right here. Pinning the lows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Working the orders to the downside. Yeah. Daily open is exactly the same as the previous daily open. Contained behavior. 50 EMA pointing upwards. 13 EMA pointing upwards. 250 EMA crossing over. Happy days. We are seeing favorable prices to go higher. We've still got 2 more levels to the upside, which is why I'm giving you the 40,899 as a projection. All right. We could effectively get 2 cycles. The G7 might end up pushing and completing those 2 cycles and moving price so far up that we will be seeing a retrace of that zone. Okay? But this is what I'm projecting based on the behavior of Bitcoin right now. Okay? Remember, stay away until Tuesday, guys. This is where discipline comes in. Doing what you don't like to do. All right? Stay away from it. If you feel that the G7 is going to be triggering the level 1, or you don't want to miss out on that, well, guess what? There will be a retrace. Ride the retrace. Yeah? Because if we get all the way up to about 40k plus, nearly 41,000, okay, and that's 2 levels to the upside, we will see a peak formation, M pattern, drop down. From that M formation, you can ride down the price to the 50 EMA, rise, continuation to the downside. You've got yourself a level 1 on the M pattern. All right? There is always an opportunity, and if you think that you're going to miss out just because it's rising doesn't mean it's not going to come back down. You can ride the shorts. That's the beauty of this game. Have no bias to where you think it needs to go. Just use the direction. Use the momentum. Yeah? Let's look at Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, very, very important. Ethereum has actually effectively formed the second leg of a W formation. You can see first leg, second leg. It has stayed within this zone. Okay? Vector candles to the downside, 1 and 2. Now, because it's the weekend, it may just float further down. If it goes below the 2300, that will be fine. But I would only allow it to go down to about 2250. Because if it goes down to 2250, spikes it, and then comes back up, the pattern is still valid. If it goes all the way down to the range weekly low, and then even comes down to the 2000 mark, it would be a violation of the pattern, and we will be looking for a first leg W2 and back to the upside. All right? Now, if this little mini M here plays out, and the fact is it's a very small M, so small M's are going to finish sooner, which means you've got drop level 1, drop level 2, drop level 3, mini peak formation, rise out the zone. Okay? Ethereum is below its psychological low and its psychological high. So she's got a lot of work to do. All right? Projection-wise, Ethereum has got too much work before we can consider projections, but the first point will be the 2600, 2700 zone. All right? G7 may actually move all the coins favorably to the upside, but it all depends on what they say. Because they can move it to the upside and say something favorable, and then someone will say something towards or in the middle of the G7, and then it sends it back down. So I'm saying, stay away from that, guys. XRP. Containing the zone. Of the 2 coins, Ethereum and Bitcoin, XRP, the trading method, the way it plays around price, it's probably the most sound of all coins. They control XRP, man. Look at how they're just holding this zone. But sometimes she does really cheese me off. She could be now forming the second leg of a W formation. But look, man, it's just slowly. They're keeping it contained. Something's going to happen with this G7, man. But the problem that I've got with that is, how well are those leaders educated in cryptocurrency? For anybody that is considering investing in cryptocurrency, there's no time frame or any entry point as such. Yeah, if you come in as a holder, whether you buy a high or a low, you're holding for a long period of time. That's your objective. All right, you can't be a holder and make your decisions as a trader. You can't be a trader and then hold your trades as a holder. Yeah, doesn't make sense. You need to establish what kind of trader you are, what kind of speculator you are. Do you speculate price to rise in the next year or so? You're a holder. Do you speculate price to rise in the next hour or so? Or the next, should I say, let me start from the beginning. Do you speculate that price is going to rise in the next 5 minutes? You're a scalper. Do you speculate it's going to rise over the next 3 days? You're a swing trader. Or do you speculate that it's going to rise over the next year? You're a holder. Stick to the time frame that you are looking to invest in. All right? Because you're going to start getting emotional. All right? Those who scalp aren't in a trade long enough to warrant the micro and the macroeconomics of cryptocurrency. It's at that point in time, within those 2-3 minutes that you're in a trade, you're in and you're out, you've paid yourself, done. Rinse and repeat. Yeah? Do you know what? I believe that Darth Trader, man. I believe they do hold it. I'll tell you what they're going to do. There's discussion of regulation, okay? There is a discussion of regulation in cryptocurrency, but they're talking about it being strict, all right? For me, I feel as though the regulation is going to come behind the idea of how money is transferred. They're probably going to say, don't allow price to be so volatile. And they did exactly the same with Forex, which is why you see Forex hit its ADR range and it's low, and it always comes back into the fray. All right? They're going to make it work so that the same thing that they're trying to tell us not to do, they're going to be able to do and get away with it. It's just a case of whether or not we understand what they're really saying. Yeah? Yeah, but look at how old the guys are. Can you do all three? You can do all three. I do all three. I hold cryptocurrency. I also stake it. Right? I scalp it and I swing it. But I've got the commitment. I know that when I'm scalping, I'm scalping. When I'm swing trading, I'm swing trading. When I'm holding, I am holding. I don't jump in between in terms of my mindset. I don't allow myself to become emotional when I'm trading as a scalper because I have no time to be thinking emotionally. I see an entry, I'm in, I have no bias. I don't care if the position goes in my favor after I close it and I only took about, a few points profit. No interest. I know that I took profit. That's all I'm there for. I'm not going to put myself in a position to play the game against the market maker on how long I can keep my money in the trade for. As a scalper, that's the nature of the game. You want to get in and get out. Get in on the liquidity, get out when you think it's going to slow down. Yeah? As a swing trader, sort of the same mentality, but you're anticipating holding the trade longer. That means you need to be trading lighter so you can allow room for these crazy moves. Yeah? Yeah, man. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin, yeah, so that is where we are at, guys. That's where we are with Bitcoin XRP. I told you guys today it was going to be a pretty boring day, but they're holding the zone, okay? We are expecting 2 more levels to the upside, so they're my projection zones. Okay. They're my projection points right there. But you have to understand, G7 could throw this all out the park. All right? So you've got to be careful. This projection of price going to the upside is on the principle that G7 isn't happening. But it is. And funnily enough, it's at the weekend. So stay away from it. We may even get an attempt back to the downside. Okay? We may get that. And we may get it to a point where they scare off everybody who has been buying in this move to the upside. So they will recover the vector candles. All right? They'll recover those vectors there. Come back down to here. They can't go below here. That's all I'm saying. It can't go below 30k. It can actually go into 30k. Can go down to 30,500, 30,200. But anything below 30k as such is a problem. All right. Yeah, MT4 is closed now. Yeah, okay. Let me bring it up for you. All right, then, cool. There you go. Not really doing much. Oh, wow. It played out. No way. It played out. No way. It actually played out. No way. I need to bring that up for you guys. You need to see that. I need to show you that image. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay. Check this out. I did this. I drew this picture on the 7th of June. On the Sunday. Right? This is going to be helpful for you guys. This image was drawn on the 7th of June. On the Sunday. On the Saturday. Actually, on the Saturday morning. Alright? For Bitcoin. Check this out. Look at that. That is crazy. Right? That is nuts. So what was that projection there? 37. What does it say? I need to see that. Right, the arrow finished at 37,800. Right? Where did... Oh, my days. Yeah, so it smashed that one. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. The accuracy is crazy on that. And she come back to that projection zone as well. Look at that. That is crazy. If you Patreons, if you go back to Saturday, last Saturday, you will see it. That's when it was. Last Saturday. Last Saturday, this played out. So, yeah. That is awesome. Yeah, you have to watch these charts, man. You have to. That's what I'm saying to you guys. You need to train your eyes. It's training the eyes, I'm telling you, man. And the projections. Get into the habit of drawing and working on the hard right. Okay? So here's an example. Right? If this is going to be an M formation, expect the following. Rise, drop, up, down. Come back down, drop, rise, down, up. Do that. When you've done that, come back to the chart and see what happens. If you see it actually comes down, goes up, and then makes a W formation and then goes up from that point, congratulations, you've projected it well. Study the whole chart again and understand why it happened. Okay? We did the drawing from last week, so we look down here and we say, all right, what's the criteria? Vector candle 1, 2, and 3, that's the first step. What else do you see? Build up the confluences. I see an inverted head and shoulders. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Inverted head and shoulders is a variation of a W. Well, there's your W. First leg, rise. Second leg, within the first leg. Stopping volume at the lows down here. All right. Notable volume coming in, shifting out of the zone. Rise up. Coming out of the zone. Rise up again. Forming level 1. Now we're waiting for the rise level 2. All right. If it doesn't happen, we've got this M pattern. Come back down. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? This is what I'm saying. The projection is the secret to this strategy because you're training your eyes to foresee. Because if you can't do it in hindsight, if you can't look at a chart and say, yo, where's the W, where's the M, where's the W's, all right, you're not going to do any justice to yourself. M formation, drop, level 1, drop, level 2, drop, level 3, peak formation, cycle reset, rise, level 1. Now we're waiting. Yeah? I hope that helps you guys, man. Guys, I have got hundreds and hundreds of screenshots. I'm going to be rolling those out to the patrons at the end of the month, so that I'm going to send them all as a file. You know? I'm going to send them all to the patrons as a file, and you can go through them all. I take screenshots all the time, which is why I'm always like updating and what have you, because I'm staying in tune with the behavior. If I see price spike up here, if everyone remembers this green vector candle, all right? I was really conscious about this candle. I knew this was a fake out. Why? Because this consolidation back down into the zone, it wasn't long enough for me. All right. And then it didn't come back to the 50 EMA. I didn't trust it because it didn't come back to the 50. You can't come back so far. Okay. Move fast. So fast to the upside. All right. Not even pull back to the 50 to consolidate. So what they did was they just tricked everyone into going long, buy the little dip, and then get them committed to go again. And they spiked the high, climatic volume, vector 1, 2, and 3, pin the high, and then they dropped. As they came back down, they tricked the retail trader yet again to step in because they could buy the dip again, spiked the high, stayed within this area, and then reversed. Yeah? So, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about who dislikes the video, man. Don't let it upset you. It don't bother me anymore, man. There's 1,100 of you sat in here listening. That's good enough for me, man. All right? You're giving me your time. Okay? So, you come back to 50 watt time frame. Okay, so listen. Chris Wallace, listen. When I say it comes back to the 50 EMA, I'm going to leave this with you. There are 2 time frames that I discuss continuously. The cycle is established on the 1 hour time frame. All right? The pattern is drawn on the 15-minute time frame. Okay? That's it. You want to use the 1-minute time frame for an entry? That's cool. But the entries are based off the 15-minute time frame, and we're looking for vector candles. All right? When you see me doing videos and scalps and what have you, you know, that's for scalping. All right? When we're making entries, it's based off the 15-minute time frame. The 50 EMA that we all want to focus on is on the 1 hour time frame. If we are close to any EMAs that are near and they're based on the higher time frames, we will make reference to them, but we won't make any trades based on them. All right? We just pay attention. We are observant to those time frames. All right? So look at this. If we drop over to the 1 hour time frame, and where we are projecting Bitcoin to go is the 1 hour 800 EMA. Yeah? But that's the 4 hour 200 EMA. Right? So, what a cool name. Chat shit get banged. So it will help you guys to do this, right? I'm gonna explain something on the moving averages. All right? I'm gonna say it slow. And then I'm going to leave you guys be. So here we go. On the 15-minute time frame, yeah? The 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame is the 13 EMA on the hourly. The 200 EMA on the 15-minute time frame, yeah, is the 50 EMA on the hourly. Right? The 800 EMA on the 15-minute time frame is the 200 EMA on the hourly. Okay? Those are all you need to be thinking about. I don't really use the 30-minute time frame. I've had conversations with individuals that use the 45-minute time frame. Each to their own. It's just on the hour time frame, if you pay attention to the last 15 minutes and then the last 2 minutes of every hour candle, you will see something. All right? And when you see it, things will start to click. All right? So, I am please forgive me that I'm not staying on here long tonight, guys. I just need to get on and just rest because I've had a very busy day with Mini Market Maker. All right. But I want you guys to do the same. Come away from the charts. Let G7 do what it needs to do. Do you have the discipline to sit through and watch it? That's an exercise for you. Sit and watch how price behaves during G7. You'll be surprised. Yeah? You will be very surprised. Bitcoin is falling. Come on, guys. That's not falling, man. Please. That is not falling. Okay? When someone says, now, and this is not me to pick out anyone, all right? But this is not your fault. Okay? This is not your fault. Many a times people have come into the stream and said Bitcoin is crashing, Bitcoin is dropping, it's going down, it's going crazy. And then I come to the chart and I see Bitcoin hasn't even moved. All right? A crash for me will be Bitcoin going all the way down to 5K. That's a crash to me. And that crash will happen within 20 minutes. Okay? That's a crash. All right? Whenever price is dropping, see, like earlier, not earlier, but when price was dropping from this high here, okay, everyone was saying, yeah, it's crashing, it's crashing, it's crashing. Well, if she only went to a previous area she was before. It's when she goes to an area, all right, that she hasn't been to in a very long time and she goes there very fast. That is what you determine as a crash, all right? When Bitcoin is falling, it needs to be breaking key notable areas for me to grant, yep, she's dropping, guys, she's falling. Unless you're watching the 1 minute time frame, don't fall in for the hype. Because you can imagine, if you're saying, oh, Bitcoin's falling, people are going to be like, oh my God, Bitcoin's falling, quickly go short. You're going to be impulsive and you're going to open trades. And then you look at the chart and you sit back and think, fuck, why is it not falling still? I thought it was falling. Yeah? And it is Steve, guys. Be careful, Steve. I mean, sorry. Be careful because Steve is going to be dropping. I've heard it on the grapevine, on a couple of forums. Steve is going to actually drop and switch and sell 89 cents worth of Bitcoin. Be on the lookout. Steve is not messing about this weekend. He knows G7 is on. All right? He's had a tip from his best mate, Derek. So, yeah. Yeah, Basil, listen, imagine 5K in 20 minutes. It can happen. All right, and guys, listen. I'm going to love you, leave you guys, okay? You have had a fantastic week, all right? All you guys have smashed it. Patrons, you have killed it, okay? Everyone got paid this week. Everybody made a bit of cake this week. You should all be proud of yourselves, all right? Go and enjoy your weekends, guys. Believe me, coming away from the charts allows you to absorb what you've been doing all week, all right? Give yourself a break. Be refreshed. We're going to be coming back on Sunday night for the open and setting the levels. Then Monday, we got the false move week beginning. And then Tuesday, it begins again. All right? Remember, members, tomorrow, we're going to be doing the morning stream from about 11:30. Okay? We're going to do morning stream for the Patreons and for the YouTube members as well. Okay? So we're going to talk about a couple of things on there. Have a nice chilled out stream. Okay? Other than that, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Enough respect to all of you. Take care of yourselves. Go chill with the family. All right? Mad respect. Peace.